So do you also receive a lot of leads through IndiaMART and find it difficult to manage all the leads? Then this video is definitely for you. So hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video we are going to understand how to add IndiaMART leads or inquiries to Google Sheets for Herbal product. So I am a seller of a Herbal product and I receive a lot of leads for the same on my IndiaMART account. So now here my objective is that whenever I am going to receive a new lead or inquiry through IndiaMART, then automatically I want to add the lead details in my Google Sheets as the new row in order to store all the lead details at one place. So now here to automate the entire process, I need to connect my IndiaMART account with my Google Sheets account using an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So to see the working of this automation and to learn this process step by step, let me take you to my screen. Welcome to my screen. So I run a business selling herbal products and I get a lot of leads and inquiries from IndiaMART. So now keeping track of these inquiries manually can be difficult and time consuming. So by automatically adding IndiaMART leads to Google Sheets, I can organize all the details in one place without any manual work. This makes it easier for me to analyze the leads, follow up quickly and ensure I don't miss any potential customers. Having everything in Google Sheets also helps me share the information easily with my team so we can work together to grow the business and respond to customers faster. So here on my screen you can see my IndiaMART seller account, and here I've already built an automation where I've connected my IndiaMART seller account and my Google Sheets account in order to receive all the new leads and inquiries in my Google Sheets at a one place as a new row. So here in this video, firstly we are going to see the working of this amazing automation that I've already built by simply submitting a new inquiry in my IndiaMART account from my IndiaMART's buyer's account. So for that, let me take you to my IndiaMART's buyer's account. So this is my IndiaMART's buyer's account, and suppose this is the product that I'm offering. So I'm going to click on this contact supplier, and from here I'm going to add an inquiry over here which says, "Hi, I'm interested in placing a bulk order for your herbal teas range. Could you please share the available varieties, pricing and shipping details? I am based in Bangalore and looking to order around 500 units initially. Please let me know how we can proceed." So this is the query that I'm going to post, and here before posting the query, let me tell you that I'm using an IndiaMART buyer's account over here with the name test lead. So this query is going to be sent with the name test lead and the email as testlead@pabblytunes.com. So here I'm going to click on this next and then submit. And here you can see thank you. That means we have successfully submitted a query over here. So now let's go and check our Google Sheets. And here you can see we have received a successful response in our Google Sheets with the name test lead and the email and the phone number and the same query which says, "Hi, I'm interested in placing a bulk order for your herbal teas range. Could you please share the available varieties, pricing and shipping details? I am based in Bangalore and looking to order around 500 units initially. Please let me know how we can proceed." So with this, we have successfully seen the working of this amazing automation. So now here in this video, we are going to learn step by step that how you can create this automation by simply connecting your IndiaMART seller account with your Google Sheets using an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software, and it connects all your favorite apps and makes them work together seamlessly. You can set it up to do things automatically like updating customer info across platforms or sending notifications when something important happens. It's really easy to use and saves you tons of time that you can spend on more important stuff. So here on my screen you can see Pabbly Connect's homepage, and you can visit it by simply browsing for the URL pabbly.com/connect. Here you can see two options, that are sign in and sign up free. If you're a new user, click on sign up free and get free 100 tasks every month to explore the software. And if you're an existing user, then click on sign in. Here I'm an existing user, so I'm clicking on sign in. Now here after signing in, here you can see all Pabbly apps window where you can see all the applications of Pabbly. Here to integrate my applications, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect. Now this is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, and here to build my connection I need to create a workflow first. So for that, here I'm going to click on this create workflow button given on the top right corner. Now here in this create workflow dialog box, I have to give a name to my workflow. So here I'm going to give the name as add IndiaMART leads or inquiries to Google Sheets for herbal product. And now here after entering the workflow name, here it is asking me to select the folder. So here by clicking on this drop down, you can see all the folders that I've created for my use till now. So from here I'm going to select my folder which is named as automations. So here I've selected a particular folder to save my workflow accordingly. So here to learn how to create a new folder inside Pabbly Connect, you have to click on this learn more hyperlink given over here. And by clicking on this, it will take you to a forum window where you can see all the instructions to how to create a new folder inside Pabbly Connect. So now moving back to my Pabbly's dashboard, and here to create a new workflow, I'm going to click on this create button given over here. Now here in this workflow window, you can see we have successfully created a workflow, and here on my screen you can see the two most important principles of an automation process, that are trigger and action. Where trigger says when this happens and action says do this. That means action is a response towards a trigger. Your automation can have a single trigger but multiple action steps. Now let's begin with our automation by simply setting up a trigger. So here I'm going to select my trigger application as IndiaMART, as I'm receiving new leads through IndiaMART. So IndiaMART is an online marketplace that connects buyers and sellers primarily for business and industrial products. It's like a massive digital directory where businesses can find suppliers for everything from machinery to office supplies. So here in my IndiaMART trigger step, I'm going to select my trigger event as new leads, so that whenever we're going to receive new leads through IndiaMART, then automatically Pabbly Connect is going to capture the response, or you can say automatically this entire workflow is going to get triggered. And now here, after selecting my trigger event, you can see I've received a webhook URL. That means here I'm going to use this webhook URL to connect my IndiaMART account with Pabbly Connect. So here, following the instructions given below, firstly here I'm going to copy this webhook URL, and here I've already logged in my IndiaMART seller account. So this is my IndiaMART account dashboard, and from here I'm going to click on this lead manager given the left side bar, and here under lead manager I'm going to click on this menu given on the top left corner. And now here under menu I'm going to select import export leads, and here under import export leads I'm going to select push API. Now here under push API integration, it is asking me to select the source. So here by clicking on this drop down menu, you can see all the sources available. So here I'm going to select my source as other, and then here it is asking me to enter the CRM platform name and the webhook listener URL. So here for the CRM platform name, I'm going to enter the name as Pabbly Connect, and then here it is asking me for the webhook listener URL. So here I'm going to enter the webhook URL that I've received in my Pabbly's workflow. So this is my webhook listener URL, and now I'm going to click on the save details, and then here it is asking me to select the reason that why I want to transfer my IndiaMART lead to any other CRM. So here by clicking on this drop down menu, you can see some random reasons available. So here I'm going to select a particular reason that says I can easily assign leads to my sales team and manage their performance. So this is the reason, and then I'm going to click on this click to generate OTP, and then here it is asking me to enter the OTP that I've received on my phone. So here I'm going to enter the OTP. So here I've successfully entered the OTP, and now I'm going to click on this submit. And here you can see we have successfully set up a webhook inside our IndiaMART account. That means we have successfully connected our IndiaMART account with Pabbly Connect. So now here you can see as it is waiting for webhook response. That means here to receive a webhook response, we need to do a test submission. And to do a test submission, we need to generate a test lead in our IndiaMART account. So here to generate the test lead, let me take you back to my webhook setup. And here to generate a test lead, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to click on this test your webhook listener URL button given over here. So by selecting this particular option, we are going to receive a test response to our webhook URL, or you can say we are going to receive a test response in our Pabbly's workflow to set up this automation further. So I'm going to click it over here, and from here I'm going to click on this test, and here you can see we have received a curl request header. That means we have successfully received a test response in our Pabbly's workflow or on this webhook listener URL. So now let's go and check it, and here you can see we have received a successful response where we have received the status as success, a unique query ID, and the subject as requirement for empty mineral water bottle. So here, as you all know, that I am a seller of herbal products, and here I have received a query for requirement for empty mineral water bottle. So that is because here this is the test response, and here I have generated a test lead for my IndiaMART account setup. That's why here I have received the query for empty mineral water bottle. But if you're receiving live leads in your IndiaMART account, then automatically you will receive the response here according to your lead received. And here you can see the further response that we have received for the sender state, pin code, phone number, number, name, mobile number, scrolling little down. Here you can see the email address, country code, company, city, address, scrolling little more down. And lastly, here you can see the product name, that is mineral water bottle, and the query which says, I want to purchase an empty mineral water bottle. Kindly send me price and other details. Quantity piece, probable order value, and probable requirement type. So again here I'm telling you that I have received a test response. That's why I've received a query for empty mineral water bottle. But if you are receiving live leads, then you will receive the response accordingly. Okay, so with this we have successfully set up our tracker over here. So once we have received new leads to IndiaMART, I want to add the new lead and the inquiry received in my Google Sheets as a new row. So for that I need to connect my Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect in this action step given over here. So here I'm going to select my action application as Google Sheets. So Google Sheets is a free web-based spreadsheet program that allows you to create, edit and share spreadsheet online. It's like having a powerful and flexible digital workbook that you can access from any device with an internet connection. So here in my Google Sheets action step, I'm going to select my action event as add a new row, so that whenever we're going to receive new leads or inquiries through IndiaMART, then automatically the lead and the inquiry is going to be added in our Google Sheets as a new row. And now here to connect my Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect, here I'm going to click on this connect. Here to build a new connection, I'm going to select add new connection. If your Google Sheets account is already connected with Pabbly Connect, then you can click on select existing connection. And now here to build a new connection, I'm going to click on the sign in with Google. Here I'm going to select my desired account, and here I'm going to click on this allow and give access to Pabbly as your data is secured with Pabbly. Authorization successful. So here you can see we are now successfully connected. So moving forward, and then here it is asking me to select the spreadsheet. So I've already shown you that I have a spreadsheet with the name IndiaMART leads, and I want to add all the new leads received in this particular spreadsheet. So now let's move back to our Pabbly's workflow, and here I'm going to select my spreadsheet as IndiaMART leads. Now here after selecting my spreadsheet, here I'm going to select my sheet as sheet 1, and then here it is asking me for the name, email, phone number and the inquiry. So basically these are the fields that I've entered in my Google Sheets. So moving back to my Pabbly's workflow, and now here instead of entering these details manually, here I'm going to map the data. Mapping data means insert data from previous step. That means here I'm going to map the data from the response that I've received in my trigger step. Mapping makes the text dynamic so that whenever we're going to receive new leads through IndiaMART, then automatically this previous existing detail will be updated with the new one. So I'm going to search for my leads name. So this is my leads name, so I'm going to map it. Here I'm going to search for my leads email. So this is my leads email. Here for the phone number, I'm going to search for the phone number. This is my leads phone number. And here for the inquiry, lastly, I'm going to map the query that we have received. So this is the query that we have received. And now here after entering all the required details, I'm going to click on the save and send this request given over here. And here you can see we have received a successful response. That means we have successfully added a new detail in our Google Sheets for the new lead received through our IndiaMART. So now let's go and check it. And here you can see we have successfully received a new response where we have received the new name, email, phone number and the query similar to the one that we have received in our test response. Okay, so with this we have successfully set up our automation. Now let me summarize this whole video for you. So here we have taken our trigger as IndiaMART and our action as Google Sheets, so that whenever we're going to receive new leads through IndiaMART, then automatically the lead and the inquiry received is going to be added in our Google Sheets as a new row. Okay, so these were the steps to how to add IndiaMART leads or inquiries to Google Sheets for Herbal product. I hope these steps were clear to you. Now if you want to use the same workflow, then you can find the clone link in the description box below. I hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching.
Not only these applications, you can integrate many other applications with Pabbly Connect. So now if you have any doubt, then you can email us at support@pabbly.com, and if you have any query, then you can reach out to us at forum.pabbly.com, and if you have any pricing related issue, then you can simply visit our website, that is www.pabbly.com. So now if you liked our video, then please subscribe to our channel and share it with your friends.